Hey, welcome back to the fifth episode of Book of Hours. Exciting news that the new DLC, The House of Light, had just released. However, I don't think I'll be able to do anything with that without, well, I'm afraid I might break my save if I try to install it. So, I may do a second playthrough after this one and see where we get from there. But in the last episode, we looked at a lot of new little books. We managed to discern the secrets between two of them at least, and we got a few more to go. So let's see what we got. We have the Skin of Silver, an epic tale of the final battle of the Lionsmith with the remnant giant Antaeus. I might be mispronouncing that. We got a Ten Forge, with the subject disciplines of the hammer. It is written in the Dawn period. At 599 AD is the traditional date of the foundation here, sometimes called the Abbey of the Black Dove, sometimes called the Abbey of the White Crow. But the sisters of the Triple Knight first built their temples here much earlier than that. That'll go on the pile if I don't know how to read it. Oh, that's right. These were books that I could possibly uncover. Next, we have As the Sun His Course. Joel of the Bridge, a retired soldier and sometimes tollkeeper, wrote this epic poem about Alexander's famously inexplicable decision at issues with Archimedes and his subsequent return to Macedonia. Had the subject sickle and eclipse, salt and silver, balance, necessity, and rebuke. 8 Edge. I won't be able to do much about that. We're gonna have to make another shelf of unknowns. And the last book for today, we have the Book of Masks. Athena Vanna's worked on the rogue owl called the Vagabond, who is also known as the Laughing Thrush, the Centipede, the Pilgrim, and by many other names, or as Vanna had it, Mask. Subject weaving and not working. A bunch of laughing by Valentine de Wolf. 14 moth. I have a memory of a moth, but nowhere near enough. That being done, we'll go to the next day and maybe unlock a new room or two. See what kind of day it is. We have rain. See if we can't employ some help. The painter could give me Grail. See what we can do here. You get that room immediately. Yeah, let's do that. Let's employ her. That would actually take the rest of my money. So the Tangle of Thorns is a flower garden now overrun with thorns, weeds, and briar rays. Our painter can clean that up for us. I'm gonna see if I can't make some money on the side. The Sun Garden, this too date from the time of the Abbey, but in summer. Neither sisters nor brothers were permitted to spend more than a single hour here, lest the temptations of savors overwhelm them. Looks like I do not have any efforts or knowledge that has nectar in it. So it looks like I'll have to wait till the next day. Try to make some money on the side. If I can get a sunny day, I could possibly do something. I got a fog instead. But knock and moon in pretty good quantities. See if I can't sort these. See if I got anything that had knock or moon. Do you have one that requires 10, but I don't have. Nope. Okay. So we'll continue to try to make enough money to hire somebody. I do. Let's go ahead and hire somebody. We'll get a poet. He has moth, winter, and sky. Let's see here. We could unlock the second floor. Okay. Nope. Yeah, let's go ahead and open this one up. Freezing air, even tendrils of fog drift from the tower top. I should probably seek help from someone who knows the local traditions in dealing with restless spirits. Passing by a poet. Let's send Edwin out and Poe in there. First I gotta hire him. We have the foundation. Wait, no. The Long Tower of Solomon's Quarters. Generally reckoned in the chilliest room in the house, the Long Tower was usually called the Winter Tower until Julian Crossley, Maggot's epistolary and repeated Long, dwelt here briefly in the 17th century. Solomon Husser was the second known to sleep in this room. Evidently, they didn't mind the cold. I got a few books. I'm going to take all these books to the reading room. We have the following cross, in which Julian Crossley, Maggot's immortal and occasionally anarchist, argues through the language of the carapace cross was decayed to seed the lives of our ancestors. It is a sick sky. I could possibly read that if... No, I cannot. I need a... Not even with a sunny day, I couldn't read that. But I get close. We have the Kerosene Portolan, beautifully illustrated and heavily annotated Portolan, a nautical atlas of ports and destinations. It requires 6 moon. Wait. Do they have anything that gives 4? Nope. I'm shy, very close. Get another 5. I'm gonna put my health into manual labor since I can't use that to read a book. We got the Bauerchard's Elegies. On Bauerchard, a godless adept who won a place in the ranks of Ordo Limine, enumerates the great shadows, laid to rest in the tombs of powers, and discussed their various conditions. Had the subject of rhyme and remembrance. to speak with the dead, to torment the living, and to celebrate both. The curse in Portland has a subject of deceased stories. Polly Cross had the subject of aromatherapy, and our last book, let's see what we got here. We have the Ascendant Tantra. Michael Blockley, the eccentric iron magnate, was fond of quoting from this tantra. Blockley died in a factory fire, at the subject of transformations and liberation. Forge and moth are less different than we think. Every change in some way is a release. Even if I can't do anything with him in collaboration, I could still at least look at the hiring before I actually waste my money. We got the poet again. Winter, Moth, and Sky. We'll hire him. The Grand Ascent, first floor. The windows are tightly closed, the carpet is surprisingly clean, but my skin prickles at the watchful presence in the stairwell. We'll need to placate it before we go higher. Much like the first room. By long tradition, each Baron Brancrag had their image set in a niche in the Grand Ascent. Later, the Courier of the Isle continued the tradition for their libraries. When we figure out who was who, we could possibly put their busts here. At the first Baron Brancrag, I believe was this guy. We can move him over there and put him in his spot. So when we figure out who is who and all that, we might try to solve the tower. We got a visitor. An invitation from TRN Limited. I've recently received a short catalog neatly printed out on paper of creamy smoothness from TRN Limited. A compliment slip advising me that they have reserved a space for me in their client list. And we have current affairs running. We also got a weather of hail. Sky 3. We might be able to read this. We can. We're gonna read the Journal of Thomas the Wolf and get his secrets. And Lieutenant Arthur Thomas Moore, retired. Hero, pilgrim, traitor. He'll always be a soldier, but never again. He can be only a soldier. So, he had something to do with the unfettered eye. Prophecies around the second dawn, you know, of the sun's rebirth. One of those prophecies is of the unfettered eye. We'll spin that, and he's gonna want a book as much as the lantern interest. What is your lantern interest? 3. We'll give enough locksmith dreams. Alright. Thomas the Wolf is reading. There are very few personal details here. Thomas, a talented astronomer and ornithopist, dispassionately details his observation for the building of the observatory atop the Watchman Tower. And make some money on the side. Okay. Silver is important to us. He records the passing of the Great Comet in 1577. The tone finally becomes more animated, but also more obscure. Thomas cites his dawn period namesake. Abbot Thomas, an authority on wind, moon, and shell in the heavens inferior, he observed my predecessor knew this truth. The three blossoms hath the watchman tree, paper, ink, and flame. The Great Comet, now aver, is the flame. But we did get a lesson on ornithopy, the memory of salt. We could consider that and learn a new skill. We have 2 sky. Oh, this is solved. So we can go in our solved book, and it gives us salt as a memory. Our Smith Dream gives a revelation, and JOTD gives salt. It'd be good to remember those. I don't remember what those gave me. For now, I'll just have to keep making more money. Oh, ornithopy. Consider the star, how to start, or will already adapt. Hides horror magistry and hatchery. Would it be wise to go up those routes? Yeah, because they don't link in this direction. Could put it there. Well, hatchery. I want to go this way, and then one more will take it this way. So we don't want to go the hatchery route. Do we have enough to evolve a skill? 15. We've got a lot of sky. So 6, 6, 1, and 2. There we go. We'll be able to get what is contained by silver. Oh wait, a little bit more money. Pomander engages in a considerable and pedantic discussion about the peculiar mirror alloy that attract particular danger from particular entities. This is less useful, of course, in an era where most mirrors are silvered glass. Got a memory of a pattern. Oh. The virgin maidens of the mirror favor orchards. The behindlings favor the rhododendron. Cut flowers of either nature should not be placed before polished bronze. Got a memory of a pattern. Something fits just right. Let's consider that. Alright, let's go to the next day. And finally, let's see if we can't upgrade a skill. If these have one or both of a skill, and it is attuned to one skill, and we have two of them, we could expand it. And we have another heal. And we have an offer from Oriflame. We'd like the opportunity for this book. A sky, which we could do. And they want 3 tallies of Sprintre. We have 4. We'll buy it. But I think that will be it for this episode. Maybe next episode we'll unlock more rooms, unlock more books. I think this is a good stopping point by having our first upgraded skill. And with that, we'll see you next time.